hear me okay? We're gonna get started this morning on the floor, so I want everybody to go ahead and lay down flat on your back. What I want you to do though is bring your feet together to where the bottoms of your feet are touching, and you're gonna sit in like a butterfly pose, but I want you to slowly walk yourself to where you're laying all the way back on the ground in butterfly. So take your time, but I want you to try to pull your feet as close to you can to your bottom and keep your bottoms of your feet together and lay nice and flat. Let your arms go out to the side, palms facing up, and just gently let your hips open up. And we're gonna hang out here for just a second. What I want us to do now is focus on our breath. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale through our nose for 3 seconds, hold it at the top, and then we're gonna exhale loudly through our mouth. So we're gonna go ahead and do that together now. Let's go ahead and inhale through our nose for 1, 2, 3, hold it at the top, and exhale loud. Blow all that nasty stale air out. Return to your normal breath here, and we're gonna do that one more time together. Let's go ahead and take a nice big inhale through our nose for 1, 2, 3, hold it at the top, and exhale. Nice work, guys. We're gonna lay here for just a second, and we're gonna transition to our next pose. So what we're gonna do now is knee to chest. So I want you to extend your right leg all the way out, flat. Point your toe, flex your foot to the ceiling, and go ahead and grab for your left knee. Interlace your fingers if that feels good, or grab your knee and try to pull it to your chest. Let's make sure our back is nice and flat. Our core is activated. We're sucking our belly button into our spine the entire time. Try to pull your knee up and around your rib cage. You should feel a slight pinch in your hip. Hold it here. And slowly lower your left foot down. Let's switch sides, guys. Left leg is extended out. Go ahead and slowly bring up your right knee. And let's pull that up and around. And hold it here. Nice, good stretching this morning. Slowly lower your right leg back down. Let's do that one more time. So right leg is extended. Let's grab for our left knee and pull our left knee up. Nice, good deep stretch here. Let me just make sure we don't have any questions. All right, extend that left leg back out. Right knee, go ahead and bring that up. Pull your knee up. So from here, what we're gonna do is grab our right knee with our left hand, put your right arm out to the side, and we're slowly gonna bring our right knee across our body, trying to stay flat on the ground. And we're just gonna hold it here, a little spinal twist. You can go ahead and look over your right shoulder at your right hand. Feel your nice deep stretch in your right glute. And slowly lower that right leg. Go ahead and bring your left knee up. Extend your left arm out to the side. With your right hand, grab your left knee and try to pull it over. Go ahead and look over your left shoulder. Again, we're keeping our shoulders flat on the ground. If you're lifting up, you're going too far, so just bring that left leg back a little bit. And slowly return back. Nice big stretch here. Go ahead and bring both knees up. Both hands go on your knees, and let's try to pull our knees up. Nice, good wind removing pose here. Roll out your ankles over here. Slowly extend your legs all the way back out. Nice big stretch. Reach for the wall behind you. Point those toes. Big stretch. Slowly rise up. And we're gonna turn ourselves around now, and we're gonna meet on our hands and knees in tabletop position. Hello, good morning, Courtney. So we're here in tabletop position, guys. Nice transition. You want your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You want your knees underneath your hips. Nice flat back. Let's be sure you suck your belly button in tight. Keep your core super tight here in this pose. Gotta tuck my shirt in, hang on. My sweatpants. So we're here in tabletop, guys. And we're gonna do some cat-cow poses. So we're starting in a nice neutral position in tabletop. And we're gonna begin with a cow. So let's slowly start to take our gaze forward, tilt that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Press that floor away. Try to really arch your back, send your tailbone up. And let's slowly exhale all the way to cat. So in cat pose, you want to tuck your chin in, tuck your tailbone under, and send your back towards the ceiling. Really exaggerate, press that floor away, hold it here. For 3, 2, 1. What I want us to do, we're gonna go through that 3 more times. What I want us to focus on is inhaling to cow, exhaling to cat. So here we go. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Return back to that tabletop position. And from here, we're gonna do a side twist. So we're gonna stay right here in tabletop, but I want us to turn and try to look over our left shoulder, back at our left foot. So your hands are flat, everything's still flat, pressed into the floor, but we're just gonna turn our body and look at our left foot. Nice, good side twist here. Back to the center, and turn and look to our right foot. Try to keep your shoulders square to the front. You should just feel a slight little twist in your spine. Back to tabletop. I know our shoulders are probably feeling a little warm right now. That's normal. One more time for the side bend. Let's look back at our left foot. And turn back to the center. Look back at our right foot. All right, guys. So that's a nice little warm up. We're not done with our flow, but what I want you guys to record today is you're gonna actually start with this portion of the flow. So we're gonna head into the second half of this flow right now. I want you to record from this moment until the end 2 times today for your video submission. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the second part of this flow. A little bit longer this morning, guys. I'm excited. We have a lot of you on today, so stay with me. Here we go. We're almost there. This is the portion you guys are going to record 2 times. So from tabletop, walk your hands about 2 more inches in front of you, and we're going to send our tailbone up and back for a downward facing dog. Ooh, my shoulder popped. From this downward facing dog, we're going to do a nice calf stretch. So what I want you to do is pedal your feet up and down. Try to lift your heel to the ceiling and then try to push your heel to the floor. Just pedal your legs. You should feel a nice stretch. All right, from here, let's slowly lower back down to our knees. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread the needle. So this is kind of new. It's like a child's pose, but what we're gonna do is get our left hand and try to put it down and through our right arm. So lower your head to the floor. Walk your right arm out in front. Your left arm should be right underneath your chest, reaching towards that right wall. Hold it here. Nice shoulder stretch. Slowly come up and switch sides. Left arm out in front like you would in child's pose. Right arm goes down and under your left arm, and you're gonna reach for that left wall. Put your right ear down to the floor and relax. Return back to the middle. We're gonna do puppy dog pose. So it's like child's pose, but what I want us to do is you keep your tailbone up in the air, walk your hands out in front of you and have your forehead flat to the floor. One day you're gonna have your chest on the floor. Hold it here. From puppy dog pose, we're gonna return back to that tabletop. Send our tailbone up and back into another downward facing dog. Go ahead and extend your right leg up in the air, point that toe, roll your ankle out. Three-legged dog here. Right foot comes down to the floor. Left leg goes high, roll out that ankle. Left leg goes down to the floor. Slowly walk your hands and feet together. Nice and slow. From here, we're not gonna rise up yet. Our feet are a little bit wider and hip distance apart. You're gonna grab for opposite elbows. And we're gonna be ragdoll. Let your head hang heavy. Sway side to side. Nice stretch here. All right, from here what I want us to do is half lift. You're gonna put your hands on your shins, send your tailbone to that back wall. Try to look forward, flat back. Almost there. Slowly lower, walk yourself out to that high plank. We're gonna do one chaturanga, slowly lower all the way down. Send it up to upward facing dog, lift that chest. Tuck your toes under. Send your tailbone up and back. Downward facing dog, one last time. Really try to reach your chest to your thighs. Nice deep stretch here. Slowly walk your hands and feet together. Rise up nice and slow. We're gonna end it today with one big breath, arms all the way up. Reach towards the ceiling. Slowly lower your hands all the way down to your chest. And we're done. That's the yoga flow today, guys. So you're gonna start with that first downward facing dog and record it from the downward facing dog to your calf stretch and all the way through. I do want you to record 2 rounds. You don't have to record the beginning of the workout. That was just a nice little warm up for everybody. But thank you so much for joining me this morning. While we have a second, if you guys have any questions at all, please type it in the comments, let me know. I'll give it just a second or two. But I really appreciate you guys waking up and flowing with me this morning. As always, we are here if you guys have any questions about the plan. Recipes will be updated tomorrow, and we are doing a live in the kitchen with me at 6, so stay tuned for that. I really like those videos. But if you guys are good and don't have any questions, I will send you off on your way. You're welcome, Katie. Thank you. Remember, guys, whenever you're flowing, hold each pose for about 3 breaths or 10 seconds. That's a really good way to remember how long to hold each posture while you're flowing. All right, guys, have a happy Saturday. Thank you.